Mr. Speaker, to the Minister of Housing.
Order.
What is...
I've called Katrina Shanks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Housing. What has been the result of the extra $120.5 million that the government provided for housing as part of the fiscal stimulus package?
Honourable Phil Heatley.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Housing New Zealand has carried out well over 20,000 upgrades to state houses. Of these, over 11,000 were funded directly by the stimulus package. That's 11,000 additional families who otherwise would still live in old, cold houses full of mould the previous government left them in. Mr. Speaker, the package also paid for 87 new state houses out of the 846 additional state houses that have been delivered over the last 2 financial years. Mr. Speaker, this package also provided work for thousands of workers during a downturn.
Katrina Shanks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister. What are the current challenges facing housing?
Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr. Speaker,
Honourable Phil Heatley.
The state housing portfolio was left to us with significant challenges. In fact, I'm advised that there are more than 20,000 state houses which are either the wrong size, in the wrong place, or in a serious state of disrepair. This government wants the right houses of the right standard in the right places in New Zealand for those most in need.
Moana Maki.
Supplementary to the Minister, does he understand that while the recession may be over for himself and his National Party colleagues, it is not over for the 11,000 people currently sitting on Housing New Zealand waiting lists, and maybe instead of patting himself on the back for the fact that he delivered an 80% cut in the housing budget, he might want to do his job and help get these families into housing?
Yes, that's right. The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr. Speaker, the House might be interested to know that the waiting list has sat around 10,000 for the last decade, 10,000 every year for the last decade. Question should be asked, how was national government able to hold the waiting list at 10,000 during a recession when the Labor Party couldn't even hold it at that during the good times?
Question number 12, Darian Fenton.